Good evening. Thanks for being with us. I'm Rob Powers.
And I'm Delon Dillard. We are live in Cleveland's 3rd Ward this evening, where we begin with the violence in our community. A town hall for Ward 3 is set to begin in the next 60 minutes. Neighbors will talk to Mayor Justin Bibb and Councilman Kerry McCormick. The goal of this meeting tonight is to discuss the future in the city and city meetings discussing the future, rather, I should say. And there are other meetings also scheduled in other wards as well. But it's hard to talk about the future without addressing the present tonight. We are in less than a week, I should say. 3 teenagers have lost their lives to gun violence. News 5 investigator Tara Morgan joining me back out here live tonight. Tara, I know you have the latest on this shooting today and how this is affecting the community.
Right, far and wide. A lot of people in the community are impacted by this. And one council member says her ward, where that 14-year-old was killed, has seen an increase in crime, and it is the #1 concern for families there. A quiet Archwood Avenue where only hours earlier police lights serve as a somber reminder.
This has been happening more so in our neighborhood. I've been there for 30 years and there's no doubt that there's been an increase in crime in our area.
This is Councilwoman Jasmine Santana's Ward 14. She got the call early Tuesday about a 14-year-old shot and killed by a 15-year-old after an argument.
It's just so disheartening, especially because I have kids. I just can't even imagine, what the parents are going through.
The deadly shooting is just the latest in a string of summer gun violence involving teenagers, one as young as 13. Just last week, a 16-year-old Glenville football player was killed. A 14-year-old boy was shot and killed in July on the city's west side. Councilwoman Santana will be talking about recent gun violence tomorrow night with Mayor Justin Bibb and Safety Director Kerry Howard.
I remember growing up where curfew was strongly enforced. Why aren't we talking about curfews, right? If they're out in the neighborhood after a certain time, then you know what? I'm sorry, parents need to be held accountable.
News 5 spoke with Safety Director Howard and Cleveland Police Chief Wayne Drummond earlier this month about violence in the city. When asked if more teens are involved in crimes now than in previous years, Chief Drummond told us it appears so, but needs a deeper dive to look for trends.
They're much younger. And what we also see is that not only they're younger, but they're more prone to violence.
Safety Director Howard said they have to address the problem with teens holistically.
We are seeing juveniles involved in these crimes. So we also have to look at what's going on, right? If these juveniles are involved in these crimes such as carjackings, what's going on in their homes? What's going on in school?
And I have requested numbers from Cleveland to get specifics about teens and crimes, and I'll continue my in-depth coverage at 6 o'clock when you'll hear from a gun violence expert.
Such an important topic, Tara. We'll see you right back here at 6 o'clock. Thank you so much.